I would just like to point out and bring to everyone's attention. Let's focus on Ryan, simp of the decade, for a moment. Let's focus on Ryan, okay? I want to point this out because you guys, you know what? Oftentimes, more often than not, circumstantial evidence is far more powerful than a lot of direct evidence. A, a good, crafty defense attorney can explain away direct. They can explain away fingerprints, blood, DNA. I've seen it. There are certain circumstances that you find yourself in. You can't explain it. You can't explain it away. Circumstantial evidence often is the reason defendants don't even take the stand, because there's a couple of them that when they get up there, when the state says, whoa, 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 there's no way you can explain it because it only points to one thing and it doesn't make sense otherwise. Okay? And this is with Ryan, dipshit, alleged chomo, simp of the fucking decade. When he was doing this battle thing or whatever on TikTok, I don't do such things. I don't really even consume. I post my stuff. But I guess he's with a foreign woman that was poor, and she's trying to make some money on there. I guess who wins gets something. I don't know. She's trying to get milk for her baby, and of course he thinks he's funny. A couple fat women out there, I guess, prop him up like he's some kind of stud, and even mention maybe perhaps The Bachelor's in his future. The Bachelor. They're all gay Ken dolls they put on The Bachelor every single time. Okay. Anyway, so let's focus on what happened there. I guess they're going to do this thing, and she's, so she's trying to get milk for her baby. And Ryan says, you don't have a baby and all this shit. So I guess she went to show it with her child in I guess, I don't know the details, but I'm assuming some third world country where she's dirt poor trying to get milk for her baby. And the first thing that comes out of his fucking mouth is, that's a fake baby. Okay, you guys, listen, man. That is not a natural response from any kind of normal human being. Unless they've been in this game and they've seen these reborn dolls and what they do. No one would ever, ever, ever say that. That's a fake baby. Someone might say is that a doll? But no one, unless they were involved, and this motherfucker, this fat motherfucker, knows that there's no real baby. That GYPSY didn't have, well, there's a real baby, it's her fucking niece. GYPSY didn't have a baby, and he knows he was not a court ordered. And he was married to her. If he was not court ordered, there was no baby, period. And this lying piece of shit is helping perpetuate a grand fraud scheme. Just like Mia, just like all of the rest of them. He cannot explain his outburst. He can't explain that. Okay? It was spontaneous. Spontaneous outburst. He can't explain that. He jumped right to, that's a fake baby. A fake baby? What are you talking about? What the fuck is a fake baby? No one knows about that or the reborn dolls unless they've been in this game. We all figured it out together. We know that. It's because he knows it's a fucking fake baby. He knows Raina was burping the hell out of a fake baby on that Lifetime show. And don't say, oh, it's because it was on the set. No, that's supposed to be a reality show. That was in their living room, supposedly. They don't need props for that. And that's a fake baby. And if you can't tell that, you're lying to yourself. There's no baby. She never gave birth, and Ryan knows it. And he would have never, ever said that. And that piece of circumstantial evidence alone should tell anyone with the goddamn sense to pour piss out of a boot with instructions on the heel that stupid bitch, by the grace of God, nailing her with a microdeletion, never carried a baby to full term and had one. Never gave birth.